Welcome to Worldwide Hippies News and Stuff for the week of February 14th. I'm Winston Smith. Our top story, Egypt. Unless you were busy attending the CPAC convention last week with Ann Coulter or dumpster diving here in America, you're probably aware that Egypt is now a free democracy. True, the mainstream media has tried for weeks to avoid this story or at least downplay the Egypt revolution, but damn if the people didn't do it anyway. Now all you'll be hearing from the corporate news for the next months will be spin, naysaying, fear-mongering, and analysis about the Egypt crisis. But brothers and sisters, it's as simple as this. After 30 years of government oppression, after torture, corruption, prison without trial, loss of civil rights, corporate domination, military buildup, after the elite ownership of all the commons, after disappearances and murder of its citizens, and then the starving of the masses altogether, the people in Egypt said no more and they fucking meant it. The Egypt people rubbed the bottle of democracy and kept rubbing until now the genie is out and he will not be put back. Yes, the people proved what was true all along. That is that the rulers of this world, the elite and powerful of every country, the true suit-wearing, corporate-financed evildoers, those who would have you believe you as a human being have no power, you as a worker have no power, as a mother and a father you have no power, you as a student have no power, you if you're poor, disconnected, and hopeless have no power. While all of these leaders, they're full of shit. It's just a matter of time and hunger, folks. Time and hunger. And this is from Berkeley. Berkeley, California, place where a lot of progressives are. Okay. A few weeks back, the city council put forth a bill to declare Bradley Manning a hero. Remember him? He's a young man that's being tortured by our government right here in the United States. Tortured for providing proof of war crimes committed by the United States in Iraq. Well, the Berkeley Council on Tuesday will consider a watered-down version of a bill regarding Bradley Manning. He is also suspected, by the way, of leaking more documents to WikiLeaks, and that really has the U.S. government pissed off. So instead of declaring Manning a hero, the revised bill calls for Manning to be treated humanely in prison. That's a switch. And this switch and emphasis came after there was a huge national outcry from conservatives and Democrats around the country. They were complaining that Berkeley was honoring a man that Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton consider a criminal. Well, the new proposal doesn't say declare him a hero anymore or give him a key to the city, said City Councilman Chris, I'm going to Disneyland, Worthington. Anyway, it says, we want more humane treatment for Mr. Manning while he's confined awaiting trial. Maybe a blanket or some clothes to wear while Congress figures out a way to get him down to Guantanamo without Dennis Kucinich finding out. And this story. Barack Obama. Fuck it. If anyone with a soul hasn't figured out by now that he's bought and sold by the multinationals and the rich, well, you'll find out soon. Can we all say, Grandma, not cat food again? Here's some WikiLeaks stuff that the media's blocking from you. In a memo released last week, it was revealed that the U.S. knows that Saudi Arabia has passed its peak oil. Now, Saudi Arabia has been saying for years, and the U.S. has been backing up, that they have plenty of oil. Well, it's just not true, and we knew it. Now the U.S. has sold $60 billion worth of people-killing hardware to the Saudi king under the guise of protecting Saudi Arabia from Iran. Well, it's not Iran that we're protecting them from, as these memos showed. It's the people. These memos show that the real threat are the Saudi people themselves, who want to keep that oil, or what little is left of it, for themselves. The king, multinational corporations, and the U.S. want it too. Like I said, my friends, time and hunger, time and hunger.
These new smoothie mix Skittles are delicious.
I know. 2 different flavors blended together in each one.
How can they blend together 2 things as different as an orange and a mango? It's unbelievable.
What about peach pear? A peach blended together with a pear? Now that's an unusual combination.
You two sheep boys, stop that jibber jabbing.
Blend the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
And we're back. This is a good one. Clarence Thomas. Yes, Clarence Thomas. He's trying to get away with a felony. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Clarence, that's not my PUB on Anita's Coke can Thomas, failed to disclose his wife's income for the last 20 years. It seems his wife, Virginia I'll hold that teabag Thomas, has been raking in hundreds of thousands of dollars from Republican front groups and currently she's a partner with an outfit called Liberty Consulting Incorporation, which appears to be a front organization for more conservative interests who have issues before the Supreme Court itself, issues that are going to be decided by Thomas. Mr. and Mrs. Slap Me With Your Big 10-inch are claiming it's a slight error. You know, oh honey, you didn't tell me you've been earning a six-figure income from corporations I'm making Supreme Court decisions about, and you didn't tell me that for the last 20 years. Thank you for telling me now. Mr. Ein, as corrupt as the rest of the court, is now going back over 20 years' taxes to correct his little mistake. Washington is silent except to say that it's a mistake and at most a misdemeanor. That's what Thomas told them. Truth is, people have spent 5 years for each offense similar to Virginia's homeboys, and they were charged with felonies at the time, not misdemeanors. You ever want justice in the United States? Well, we're all going to have to deal with these corrupt scumbags on the Supreme Court. We really are. They are corrupt, they're anti-American, and they're non-elected kings and queens for life. Like I said, time and hunger, folks, time and hunger. So how about some good news? Rock stars Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld, well, not rock stars anymore. Dick, the Scourge on Humanity Cheney, and Donnie Blood Drinker Rumsfeld were booed at the CPAC convention last week, and this was really cool. Like I said, that was really cool. Justice demands trials for all of the Bush administration, and you won't see much get changed in this country, for the people anyway, until we go back. Not like Mr. Obama says, just look forward. We need to go back. We need to arrest all of these people and put them on trial. And until we do, America's got a big black eye and a broken heart. Anyway, and this. I guess we shouldn't be surprised by this. But now, with Republicans back in charge of the House of Representatives, funding for NPR and PBS is in grave danger again. Republicans just released their budget proposal, and it zeroes out funding for both NPR and PBS, the worst proposal in more than a decade. When I say zero out, I mean they want to eliminate it completely. They probably think nobody will notice these cuts in the midst of so many others. I mean, after all, Barack Obama is going to cut heating aid to the elderly, Medicare. He's going to cut out work programs and just about anything else as long as it concerns poor people. But in the midst of all these cuts, people will notice it. And I think they'll notice it because when you go to sit your little child down in front of that TV so Sesame Street can babysit him, and Sesame Street ain't on no more, well, maybe it's not just time and hunger, but time, hunger, and Sesame Street. Anyway, that's the news for this week. I want to thank everybody for visiting the site. Please pass us along, leave your comments, and visit our store. We'll see you next Monday. Have a good week.